The police sometimes don't check the private cars, especially the V8 and V6, but they bully the trotro and the taxi drivers. The police system in the country is weak. Come to Seshibekwai and see things for yourself. And what is the number of the law against using phone when driving? George Yabua Usunyane. And why are some police officers abusing the privilege to inspect licenses? They retain DL at all levels to collect money from drivers. Or say, or Techiman, police has lost my son's last license. What must I do? From Mr. Tupadi Kentampo Kamna. I just want to know whether car with DV number plate can be used during the weekends. And this one says, do we have divisions in Ghana Police Service? Because AAK district police officer turned into MTTU instead of being at the barrier. And then please, I want to know if a driver can photocopy his license and use it to drive. No, which is a DSP Alexander Obinka. ECG company should be sold together with its workers for the good work they are doing for Mother Ghana. You are nowadays obeying the present message of wearing made in Ghana goods. Evans, Bochi, was Sefi, Breman, and Odewe, Ediaba 1760. Our text message line. The New Patriotic Party, my national organizer for the New Patriotic Party, John Boadu Atnase, Sahasuna Makehouse, Kujina, Office of the President, and so on. The young folk, Kojo Edwasari, and so Atnase, Evans. This is the first time for the year, Tiafishapa, I guess so. Yes, he be able to. What was I, Fishapa?
I think committee.
You be a comer. The first, maybe I'm a turn now, and I want to say, I said, yeah, because you might go pay, baby.
Because sorry, once I'll start to turn now.
That will be our call. And this Moko.
Do you?
What is this news about the General Secretary? We follow it. I almost say, Akoshe overcoat. What's that? What's that news about that?
Oh, my, that's a way there. No, be I say on my quota. What is wrong with that? At any point in time, sometimes you lose it. You know.
Normal.
I mean, please.
But people should stop making noise about that.
Last Sunday, me quite sorry. Me cufflinks are me share. Me point sorry, and I'm who says no way, no way. You know, me two nina eto the dressing table so like me selecting move back. But I ended up wearing the 1/2 pair each. So these things happen. Sometimes you just lose it.
They're normal thing.
No, and yet, you see,
no, they're okay. They're normal.
What I'm saying is, there's something oversight. You can what you are not one year particular about it. There's the size, the feet, and everything will suit. But buttons are very deceptive. Especially jackets.
But surprisingly, maybe the Nipa because you pay once the John Hill. The Omasadi Abba, areas in Katia. The Omasadi,
the Omasadi Abba.
And the boots. Oh, Master, you see, you are saying away and sat Tiana Yape. Obia war. Me style or the yanadie. You understand? And yet, and I'll be saying, Katia, a man for the Natadia or share. I hear issue.
Funny.
Make I some time ago, Canada, Japan, at the Batakari issue or Adom FM, the Kikanka. You know, he's focused on the main thing. What I say. The other day, Madame for be post to be on Facebook, and what maybe about this whole thing. And this is somebody that's me respecting the views, but when he went onto this particular issue, now me throw form over substance. Now the question mark at all. So that was all my comment. Form over substance? Question mark. What took a Sirun Ketia to Germany? It was President Mahama Mama's visit to Germany and a deno car koi. Why the focus on the General Secretary and to a lower extent the jacket? Whereas the main thrust of the visit,
The president is
and the president, the visit, and no, at the economic prosperity be at their brain and now bilateral prosperity be abre yemai. That one has been glossed over, and the press is interested. And I said some people are interested in not the president's dress,
but the
general secretary. Oh no, a year and accompanying entourage and also, and that one has dominated the social media and some media fronts. For me, honestly, for some of us, seriously, who are serious in this country and which say we look at the very issues are a touchy body, soul, and spirit of this nation, you know, we shouldn't take a friend saying we should trivialize some of these issues and let it pass. And yet, I mean, comic relief, yes, but we've done this from Monday. For me, from Tuesday, it's too much.
Right.
What I say, Tuesday, I'm on 4 years in a day, it should end there to the extent that we are moving to his boots and other things. You know, to be honest with you, I usually don't like to wade into sad trivialities.
John, MPP as a party, they money challenge because they also say diplomatic circles. They want to say if you're country representative, no, now we see in the no below the needed standard now, and also reflective of the type of people I want to more negotiating table. That's how serious it be also a fast idea.
You me that's make here a for any machine. Sometimes no, you're a bit objective all the time. If you say, Sabi, and you say don't get your no funny sika, it can plane, no any private business. Now I question my coats, nanko for far or more handsome. A Ghana sika, and a dear ticket, a dear hotel, the dear no bedi, name the bibi be a Ghana sika. Minjidi said the record say or koye fashion show. Minjidi said president ne entourage no or show bia say ni pakro bekono ni hube here amagana. Enti say for me nko discuss it so we but via me nua kano it's on by the ye it means say president ankasa o choose nipa no because I knew here uncle yeshe wo ordinate kwa but no kokoye den me did say in the view of the president no ni hu here na say ni hu here eh president entourage enye NDC BBB na ye wo enu ntino obia owo mu no hu here and many in that hey. Who appearance, especially in the diplomatic circles, you know, are very important. Even the color of your coat, the color of your dress determines the occasion. Oh, nyana se u pese u sebi u koye ubi bi o krasi bi ana, and there will be no nka wasam. Your be out to me say. This area by the year Kenya year kasi trivia. Not just say you see can ne pese shenokwa. Say ye see can ne pese shenokwa. Na see dun ketia hu hia e wo delegation e de call na nka me gidi say o se nka o ye mindful of the obesha because wako na oni mpeinfo nipa ne hwe okra na asende ni ehia papa ehia. So one said the right color, when you choose even the right color of your shirt, in some discussions, you ain't take you serious. You understand? You ain't take you serious. You can leave it or take it. But the fact of the matter is that, so I say don't get your personal trip no ye no pese o se makaba eno jombo edu me fa me ho ben so o pese o se slate no boduku
no
the private business jombo edu I will not waste time on
the interest is there because you are a representative of Ghana
ye taxes ena odeko ne taxes na your dey kono say this aban ka kire say ne hu hia kra ne hu hia ne hu say ene aban no we decide say o shi ensika but say ne hu hia e wo entourage ne mu a me gidi say everything of him no should have been up and up.
Okay.
It's for me gidi say, and especially people in government no mama yemfa niema eye enye niema e was say I don't think any of us will inquire. For instance, the example I mean you are using there me say appropriate in this manner because so sell Catholics or no way if you are cry sometimes me share Catholics socks who share sometimes cry deliberately into where you wear because if you are wearing blue black blue these ones can be we be sounds no jackets na him or wow okoyi mema de okoyi mad yeah that's an example and I just all jackets in be oh na that's not the point. I think say adienya mumayem pemu enkase enye
okay
na ye ne saa ebe boa next because this year no say obema justification na yehu no say for people in NDC you know justify people in NPP can against here and serve as deterrent for anybody at the end of the day you know maybe adio ye na nya anka ye nyina ye kan bomu kan anka obesesa na the benefit me dey mention benefit in tia ye de ne call you know ye nya ho fa so rather than taking it away from us and you know I mean conclude by saying say taking it away from us also because adie here president take you know and say no am back for discussion it tells you how bad it is so nka adie here no and yes our distraction whereby nke be discuss here no
you should always be mindful of President Torach and how they behave.
Fantastic
okay
yes I be waste your time I have spent it can't
make I say I never talked about whether or not say the President entourage you know or say don't get here any relevant to it that entourage man can be biasa. What I said me say for instance if the German government had because ko obi man so anya now we on the spur of the moment you know and sometimes yes they know some person bibia you would have the foreign ministry would have discussed the president's presence and also the two leaders' presence, you know, is to cement certain arrangements akoso dada. Do you understand? But on other score, maybe I could do now say we hear some other assistance. You can also raise it or whatsoever. But my point is say Germany I imagine so Ghana. Do you think say do can stop the government or not say big detail from we general secretary and share at the end assistance for me that's why I use the even say form over substance.
But the school of thought also believe say such things, you know, such diplomatic gatherings, opportunities, you know, you don't also look down on your country because the Ghana so
for me this is sometimes overcoat in particular. If you've lived abroad, you know what overcoat. I'm not trivializing the issue. Who wants to see anybody wear a friend say? But it depends. Obi and Temwa, I'm sure his attention would have been drawn to it. Obi and we've all seen it. We've talked about it on Tuesday. Should we continue talking about it a whole week? That is my number one point. Number 2 point, and they say, first point is, will it stop Germany from giving us assistance? No. Yaka one day. Should we continue? No. The third point is that do Mpempesobi as a nation. We should learn how to weigh substance versus form. That is my case. So that Bibi Bana it doesn't spoil anything in the diplomacy. Overcoat is something baby, the first thing you discard. And you overcoat. Okay. It doesn't enter any meeting.
Okay, all right.
You will be our core meeting. Yet meeting see round table conference or schedule overcoat.
All right. Oh.
Who the face whether our bontia who rather than move the first thing usually the entrance wabon say a friend saying hangers be who they say so. Okay. So for me, you are either making whatever some hills out of moles or mountains out of moles. So as a nation, let's get serious with serious things and continue.
Well, main point is as a nation, we should get serious and get serious people to lead this nation by being particular about what we do. Because
personalizing issue. Because when you go this tangent, then you are going to get some of us to start digging. To tell you this thing is not peculiar to any one person.
If that's what you want to do, you can go ahead and do it. Because you were given the time to do it. He was given the time. If you want,
yes, sample idea Obi representing Ghana. Now you should say president as what they call. It's say we have a distraction. Yeah, Bogana by next time be a Ghana need this be our president Gerard. You to train them na at some point your president because farmer no. Oh dear Ketuana and acquire distraction. Now also person university issues be about say on any student can change the only peculiar person. And there will be a bema way be
so we have seen a presidential candidate, ni belt achia, I tried about papers front page. Okay. Should I also make that a fetish?
You must make it a fetish.
I would because I am trivial.
My own president. I am trivial. I am trivial. My own president and Kasa pour for the action and abeshen corner. I am trivial.
It's trivial. Please, are trivial issues.
I listen to you. I listen
to this country.
Say, you may be say trivial. Then we also don't know how I am branding Ghana because you're a man who believes in branding a particular product and then personalities too. Yeah. But so presidential power, that's a
are we talking about a president or we are talking about the general secretary?
No, you brought presidential candidate. Please, you brought presidential candidate. You see, Obia Onopo and for Ghana taxes. And to Atarian saying fine.
I say don't get Ghana taxes.
You brought in a you see this kind of
question. This erroneous impression again is that if you keep don't get the taxpayers' money.
On the wings of Ghana.
Over used to example, President. I don't speak out of tense. One be used to example of a presidential candidate, equal, so to speak, any president. I didn't cite the president example out of 10. I don't do that. One be yes, now say president, but I won't use that as an example. My point really is the point that you are making, but you are missing it. You are missing it because
you are missing your point. You are missing your point.
But the truth is also that flag bearer Bob the truth is that flag bearer also Bob baby. No, let us be no,
that's what I'm saying.
Let us be careful about people who represent the interests of the country.
That's what I never ruled out. You can say me a buyer. I you know I can call myself a fashionista. All right, I read about fashion a lot, and when I saw the picture for once, now if you say my dream they play tricks on me. Because somebody can take those your friend left hand drive. So your friend left hand drive and then the right hand drive. Obi bet me for the same picture.
Was shifting
to the other side. Now I call left hand and I waited. Pictures very well. Say President Chia free right, the left, and also Chia free left, the correct. That will give you. Then you realize, say, what has been put out. I mean, the first reaction is like, didn't anybody see this?
Okay,
so that issue,
they're establishing one.
That issue is an issue. Nobody has disputed that. But I'm also saying that. This is not something we should dwell on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Good.
For someone to go and bring his boots this time. To gain what?
Edu asai. Member ha Tuesday, member ha Wednesday, member ha Thursday. Na ma ha Friday, na ma be ye no as my discussion.
This is a passing
We are national organizer me mejuma. Ma bet na say yen raise this asem we are. Men come asem. I think say
I am not referring to you as a person. I'm not referring to you as a person. Okay. I'm not referring to you as a person. I'm referring to the country. Why we dwell on trivialities.
Okay.
For how long?
MPP. What is happening in the party? Wait, I make
and no one
kind of weight I honestly believe say Yamaye A and ye Yamaye B and ye B. One of them. Say about pick here choose. It's like me a journalist be on. Nah, oko boss are tape we. So now or no other two Facebook say between same way and I say doing kitia ne ma coat no. There ain't a who here. I was here discussing. Journalist. I say, hey, I say, we are the uncle or think economics, no. Yeah, scale of preference, no. I will say to me a dream who say, go for to me decide at the wrong priorities at all. Now, almost yet choice now, almost opportunity cost, no, I correct. Because in Yemen here in Ghana, no, any I say doing ketia ata matare ene bugina abu asem. Now I can say bako more important than the other. Into what you do bako more important just why I there. Meanwhile, Yemen here no a doso. Where mono listen Yemen here doom so egusu koso a ese go for ejuma se go for Yemen. Yeah, petrol nebo abafoma everywhere in the world, all citizens of countries enjoy enjoy. The effect of Sahara abafoma now, President Ankasa raises that we are going to lose $700 million. Would the balance gains are here now? What is the trade-off? So listen, these two things will fall under the ladder of the scale of preference. So it will choose the wrong scale of preference. Now the lesigusa, your choice, unya real cost, that's opportunity cost, but you end up deceiving yourself because you choose the wrong list of priorities. A major issue. For me, maintain say Bugi na Ababa say yes or no about Asema Okayan. A part of that if we are minim conversation grana or yeah, minim baby ana or your conversation. No. You understand? We have Niama okay, these are things in the run up to presidential candidate, election, Yeah. In the run up to presidential, because the chairmanship elections and above no your chairman, upon your general secretary. These were some of the things they may advise and say, and the BRM can say, we are politicians. Also, we are very careful, say, even in your private discussion, you're sure say a public discussion and how. Their own person, a difficult job. Their own person better the public, Mr. Not even with your wife. And he said, Omano, a discussion. Because this time, Kasa, because Kasa who concern me more, I hope say a lot of it, may end up say to be insubstantiated.
But as a national organizer, this particular chairman on a turn in MPP flesh.
A turn, okay, a turn. You see,
almost every minute, every second, every hour, or Tata MPP, it will chairman.
Organization biano. Sometimes, who fear now obiya a gentle, I have fear no qua. So, who fear. And non says, Anipa obiya, you consider no as a bad person in the house, no, or say encouraging no. What did I make as no? Say, who fear now, Bema, then you see a crack, and if you are a fear no qua. Obiya to be bad, and confront them no. That is not to justify anything that has been said. I want to believe strongly. And Métier now to response to it. And the principal position is that me oka sem fa me ho na me gidi se anya no kre na di gu me dumasia e wo se me defend me ho. And the process of the party is there. We between the better disciplinary committee and na ya friend mpanyimfo. So na e beyond the party. Na gu enum as beyond repairs. There are other way. I don't know. Maybe so our justification. I don't know. But my advice, I say, as some own person many do as I be discuss hano, even in private, no men.
Okay. How is it?
Well, as a politician, yeah, now, like John said, we all have to be careful. Me a politician. Even kase obi die aba, and you know me kind answer no. It's a bad issue if this allegation on the tape is true. It's really a credibility at stake, and it casts a very dark shadow on the leadership of the party. That one, there's no doubt about that. But of course, this service, I always say politics, and yet, sorry, politics is not church service, and yet religion, it's not a religious faith, and yet a whole system, amount for, and the things and under Nema sabi surfacing in public, and also change. Kakra a surfacing in public. And there is no one political party. Obetianka said, me, I can win myself off scandals. And one has to brace themselves most of the time. I mean, for scandal. Because Tesana John, okay, yet where you meet Nkomo, his MPP and NDC. We are friends. When we meet, what do we talk about? So, say, Okotise Nkomo bi onemi edi, makojina baby aka, obebu mi say, Misumi Kotise Nkomo onemi edi, wano akoka o baby a, nebu no say. So it's a matter of trust. Okay. So it's only when relationships go sour. Now, the people involved don't to me handle. And I say you maturely. That is when some of these spillovers coming. What's the motive? Well, for me, I will look beyond the economy. I will look beyond what me personal way, like whatever pain that this whole thing visited on me, Make sure versus the larger picture. If this thing went out like it has. Okay. Now I hear how it will affect. Because, Master, some way, you will think, sir, it will just pass. People will pick it, they will take decisions based on this. Until we a party, now say, something like this against your own party, people, leadership for that matter. Then for me, that is where I look at the whole thing. Yeah. You always have to, me as a politician, sometimes people think, say, will say happen, and you still go ahead and defend your party, and then. I heard that thing too many times. But I always have one thing in mind. Say, Then when tomorrow comes, there are certain things, decisions you take today. One share the future and what dispensing off. Right. You've traded it off completely. Okay. Let's be guided by some of these things. I don't believe in this. Technology is good, but master, this tape business, it is really weakening our political resolve. Okay. Honestly.
You see, the Hajj paper no so I'm on follow-ups on it. Most of the stories now are the bad. I'm on conscious and the Nana to Biano. If you quite remember on Hot FM, what can say the health status of our presidents, the issue of that clause in the constitution about of sound mind. Yan revisit it as a country. It comes against the backdrop saying Nanakoka said, even at his age, you heard Watara, the Alhaji, the follow-ups be back, and the MPP, we want to know what Alhaji report, as to whether it is the truth or is the false. You see, and say, the other cost to be a see who you womb.
Well, sometimes, and yet, young pony, I will say, whether it is true or not. Okay, paper now, and then there was traffic and Adom one, who also your conclusion. Nancy and Adom, meaning the Kosia day no fear because of BBC for anniversary almost. So, and you're free. African politicians across the world that almost democracy AD practice for a very long time. Momo be a round table discussion about democracy in Africa and the way forward and all that. Near they inviting Adom or qua Chatham House and so a program be now say on your moye. By Wednesday or best sign about what about Wednesday da and no Kumase Eko Boy ye penny ba kwa owu. One week no wakobi. A large church say this time Nana you're flying out of the country under emergency. Or yari at this time no oko the doctors. This time do be chasing maybe a wako. We just a major on board na ma say odintro. I did right from day one no intro no odi. So the be intro and a odi. Nti we no mi medi n'echi na obetro bibia me say Alhaji Bature boa me ne unyina ye hu se nipa no ntro no di. You understand? Motivation for doing that no nyame nenim. Motivation by Alhaji Bature for churning out lies. Intro, but people are paying him to do that. And say amete V8 or the best now
you are being personal.
I'm not being personal. He's personal.
I tackle the issues.
Why should I tackle the issues?
Tackle the issues.
Why should I tackle the issues?
V8.
Me say why should I tackle the issues? I won't because Nipano. No. Nipano. Why decide the same so be nice at the Chianaka to be personal because any personal issues now no a trouble paper anymore. Go back to us and say one way.
There's a lot of the V8 one.
We say can say one better. What is the motivation? Nipa call Sunday or about Wednesday. Can paper no be auntie? See if you have such people and they are grown-ups. And then they are grown-ups. And they are expected to be respected. See what one nana?
Okay, what will make my president say about two kwano church and say mukakana nenkomodiem no say even bad governments contribute to nation building. An admission that his administration has been extremely bad?
Please. Unless I don't understand English.
No, media.
This is a
President John Dramani Mahama has observed that regardless of how bad a government is, it contributes to nation building. In his view, every leader who has ever assumed the governance of the state has played a role in the development of the country, even in the period of military governments. Okay, so
so he put in context to the extent that he even cited examples at Champon period are considered to be a military government then, you know. Most affordable houses, Teshinungwa, Dansuma, and others. He did something.
My question was fair. It just said, you should know. Minute. No, Penho baby didn't know about time or Trini Penny room.
You know, some people have tried so much, okay, especially some of the opposition parties in this country, to badmouth this government all over the world. Germany, it's not an exception. Germany is not an exception. When you go there, especially the European countries, no, usually these FM stations, I mean, among for them FM stations, you know. You don't want them now.
That's a kind of what shit BBC. It's definitely operative chamber. Oh, Rainbow Radio, our side of a church, we are focus FM. Because we boy Baba a Chabula.
Master. So when you're on one or you because now 4 hours continuous. Unya Kuma, you can't listen to radio there. I'm telling you, but some of us are building absorbers. And because we want to hear, you see a senior amount for air can. And usually, one person, now, about 2 o'clock, or 4 o'clock, no, 7 o'clock, you know, doing this damage. Oh, Charlie, almost are interested, baby. I want to took one out could do up. Now, I have questions. Yes, see, where you say, yes, see, say, you say, yes, see, say, you say, and you need time to explain one after the other. Because usually, you have balance, you know. You don't get a balance. This will be a now, I'm say, they invite us to also come and create some balance and all of that. And the science hit. It was an audience like that who have been infested with Ghana say, oh, Bibia, Pansamo. That is the kind of impression that has been created over there. So the president has gotten that opportunity to speak to people. So just an example. Says I dream Bonnie cry now. I'm for plenty Ghana say Ghana a bad and I say Ben cry a bad. Let's take our time to also take stock. Say bad government. Then now my. If that is the impression that has been created in your mind, bad government, you know, and then now my. So that is the context. It will you miss the issue. It's not as if he is considering or no one say we are a bad government. We are not. Because the issues are between the other time, there 1.5 months here I started here. Project after project after project. You trap pictures, you be 2 WhatsApp, you be 2 Facebook. And people are reeling under pressure now. To this, on Facebook now there. People are reeling because
of the projects, no?
Master, because you see, who could trap picture of Adenta, say my year we are. Adenta for Facebook. So Obwa, they will come and say Obwa. It is a trap picture now, you see. So project way, say, AC has say. It is Adenta for a tiwa, omu. They should say yes or no. And I know the impact that exercise, you know, your friend said on Badwam and co. They are going from community to community. Community maybe out project way NIA or Hase way project way NIA or Hase and the litany of projects are people at their own backyard and doorstep on Wenichia. It's you know for someone to leave all of these things aside. Now go to bottoms. And then the issue to paint the government so black, the president was taking advantage to let people know, say, even if you call us a bad government, just by what we've done. Now, say, ampa, bad, and we have done so, which is a major issue for now. And we believe, say, by the time I ever solve our main issue, and that's a major issue, that is when eyes will clear. The projects are this government, even in the last 2 years, any challenges are you have from MP before they court 8 months, stagnating progress and friends saying, I mean, concentration for us to concentrate and govern.
Oh, but who just had anything?
My brother, please.
Oh, well,
Master, only my dear friend house arrest. Utu Fiena, Unim say, yes, your mouth freedom, we had moved to me, PA, all right. But to me, too quiet. Okay. So please, there is something psychologically that it brought onto this nation. Unless, Sabi, who need soul for this nation. Okay. Now, what in General says, that thing did not have any impact on this nation.
All right, okay, so, but the other side is that, I repeat you. So now, the slogan that probably is helping you and your party.
Why in the car?
Say John Mahama is a failure there. Let's repeat it.
Who said it?
Which benefits
who said it?
More candidates and more party?
No, who said
that's
so?
What is getting around.
Who?
So if it is if he's a failure.
It is not an official statement. This are the remedy when Nigeria
if it's a failure there.
For me, I don't subscribe to that.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Because failure requires part of that.
You see, your friend unya distinction class. Unya distinction or class. You don't stay there, you go up.
Okay, all right.
What I say. Yeah. So for me,
it doesn't even come.
It doesn't come in.
Right.
Failure is out.
Okay.
We are going to present Ghanaians with distinction, so that when we come to them, one said, "Charlie, you guys go to the next step."
National advisor. Even bad governments.
You see, you can't mediocrity. You can't mediocre. Say, Odo who susua kwetianti. This is a clear example of mediocrity. Clear. And Mijidi said, President Mama, no, you're running mates for President Atamos in 2008 election. Or make a statement. Or say, MPP, and to me in Castle, or my crime, or my bridge. Almost stabilize the economy, no? And who here say Yabekasa? Because a exercise in mediocrity. Ebian give it to me, I am better than that. So never channel. Inti say, what you say? Military rule. Oh my idea cry, I'm fantasy develop and say mediocrity. Mediocrity. Say ubay fa economy. Now a 8.7, a grow at the rate of 8.3%. Now we reduce the bar as we speak now. One cast our projection here 3.9. We say menya dia kra man nguye. Eno kra o man nguye. So na me channel. Ubay fa economy. Now the o ya ne say upro busia egu o man so.
Who the Busiano Yadi?
Mr. Uprobusia, I young one or ran a Ghana before. Go for a ran a Ghana. Almost a year near ma. Oman probusia, sir, and go minus so. Do the idea, oh, yeah, and say, Bisia, Spio Gabra kind. Said the fact that bank I am ready. So, Mamma alone and just also got you loan. No, Jitumpa say, not buying. I NDC are buying or not so come or senka we a bit more careful. Well, loans are my pray a go.
But it's reflective.
Missy, reflective any day.
But the president has said it. You had your course no akokwa. President is saying, you have a course why this can if it's the year numa. And on what tablet numa hodua busia yakoji as a omino.
Nema hodua busia o calculate here and do quarter of Sika or Magic.
I know so see.
And do Kasami,
this is erroneous.
No, if you want to do that, I will do that.
It's erroneous.
I've tolerated that for a very long time. I've tolerated that, and I hope we'll continue to tolerate it. On the meter. So, say, we are buying. Who the Juma, oh, yeah, and say, oh, Gibbesia. Oh, Gibbesia, oh, pro, a cat. A good or minus. na opro kagu mine so no say ade a pro opro kagu so no ne ehu se niema a wodi ye sika ne nyina ye no eye niema eda kwan mu a go bia ankasa sabi sa 150 million Ghana cedis a yankasa and ajida ya ka kire yen se nipa mienu bi agi sa sika no aban so obi wia aban sika under this regime no ye ne tena dem na ka se o brewi tie sika nan kakra Am I young? Say agreement with the person.
Okay, so what years you can. And she says, "Some go what?
100 and what's it?
Okay, can't crack if he at original buyer. Yes, you can run can be here. I should be a self after retrieving.
The agreement was that in every quarter, 14.1 million. How many years? So far, the Attorney General only one installment. Na sa buying and sikana ye de ma no, especially with Sasa sikana. Ye kwaji loan through treasury bill at an interest rate of over 25%. What kwaji bisia? Bisia na ewo. Na odi ama kwabrane. No we disikana wi a. Dia wo ya ne say o se fasika ne bra wo interest ne dem fa ho interest me ne wo because the loan 200 million na ye 23% per annum every year no utua over 23 million kwa na o de ma kwabrane so mfa nya adwuma na kwabrane no wankasa o say contract papa ni ho ade na me de ma no wa anya nti wa boga naka wo de kwan bone so abeji Ghana sika we aban papa na say wo nya aban a woni nipa kro no work connection there was deliberate attempt to give the money to the person deliberate aban me na be sa say menkoji loan there's a cost to money na me di sika ne ma say fa ye adwuma ma de am wrongly me de ma wrongly na ma trust say oh there be mama wrong money. Na me jisika ne back me nka interest e wo ho na me ne wo taxes ye dey tua interest no for the enjoyment of individuals. This is what we are talking about. It is for mediocrity say ye dey ho esusu nkwetia ne akase ye wane de. I think the president could have done better based on the facts on yes onimo and sometimes I get so arguments are any be. You court the president can say nya de hanajin.
But you cannot run away from that fact.
The on-country president. Me no catch him. Yeah, you see, I did how I can say how. And how I can say how me. You say your basis of discussion. NSA, Ochina say, Ochina say, who be say, it's a me say, yes. Difficulties, challenges over the years, yenyebi. Yenya abaya omombo omohomoding. She said PNDC, NDC. Who ran it on mine for 19 years. Over 2 GDP, that's the total economy, no, was 4 billion. Who ran it for 19 years? Who kono na $3.9 billion. So I had what can I say? For 19 years, I ran it, 4 billion now, bet 2 years, sana uja hokoi. So, oh man, ngu, inti, better was it, my idea. But yeah, can wear. Who saw o mine more? Who the incremental changes, ebeba? Na on man for no, and who a high or more. You understand? And no, now bet you make say, a idea was see a share near so, near encouraging all government to also do so. Okay, all right. So, it is some mediocre kind of we know me GD say. And Tiana said the whole kind of statement I maintain saying this before I start yes, I statement anyway. About say class no one you repeat you Nigeria. Yes, good luck. Yes, good luck there. Okay, so a spectacular failure. Oh,
that is what people claim.
No, it's not what people claim. Not at all. Yeah, we don't.
But wasn't the station we
affiliate ourselves with that? Not at all. We are targeting a distinction.
So only withdraw and so only withdraw. So class approach me boss house and already. Woman is even a class
for me, yeah, na MPP forum. When they take this line of argument, I like it. What I say, I like it. Me agronoform. What I say, agronoform. Okay. For me, I'm here to hear. Well, can say economy, say. You are talking about past tense.
Okay, but people sweet message you are every how ABC discusses a message. Okay. But some of your text messages are about 1760. The police on Francadia Asikuma Road are using a faulty speed checker to molest, deceive, and collect money from vulnerable drivers. This was if the AG's department is pursuing KKD's case, then it should pursue to collect Woyomi and others money for the state. KO in Tiama or Begro. And MPP should stop them outside Ghana. It will not help them. By Abubakar Ibrahim, Buya North. Just tell you, sorry, the first impression gives a lasting impression. Simply put, a setting Ketia is okay, Park or attack ready. If John and the MPP will keep wasting time on trivial matters like a summer code, then they will be in a position in a long, long time. Are we serious in this country? Would Honorable President say dress code stop Germany from helping Ghana? Haba, Ghana, Ishmael. Maybe Mr. Sedin also went with his wife and he mistakenly took his wife's code. Shaka from Hood anyway. What am I in it? Edward Sai should tell us where he orders his artist from. He looks good. So advantage to advertise your designer. For local designer. Local designer.
Yes.
Oh, I see one of them.
A friend in Numa Fashions or Adenta.
Adenta. Okay. John Boy, keep up.
Numa family. So
Numa family. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, sure. Oh, okay. John Boy, keep up the good works. Rich to Adenta. Anyway, so 1760 as a big wrap up on MPP4. Message and Adiama. Ghanaians believe MPP can manage economy better. Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo anyway about say flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. Nana Akufo-Addo has said Ghanaians believe the MPP has the capacity to manage Ghana's economy better than the governing National Democratic Congress. He observed that more Ghanaians are of the view that we in the MPP can be trusted to better manage the economy and create the opportunities for prosperity. And there's a quotation here. My own sense is that the Ghanaian people have come to trust me. Contrary to the propaganda, they know that I will not put my ambition and selfish interest before the well-being of the country. They know I have been sincere and consistent with what I believe we must do to bring about prosperity for everyone. So, John, the keys to unlock this administration, Nana claims, is not the best for Ghanaians. And Ghanaians believe, per his own senses, that MPP are better managers of the economy than that of this current administration.
Oh, so that we catch on MPP, share management of the economy. Minjini say, KRDC, the Kayoko equal, when they mention because share time I take you over in 2001. Now, she said, I'm a catcher, will be around the country from 1981 to the year 2000. The size of the economy remained at best shrinked from $4 billion to $3.9 billion for 19 good years. 19 good years. So that's a take over. Now within just 8 years. After rebasing, we quadruple the keko. A $32 billion. Within just 8 years. You fire so now we baby an inflation war. You be kono baby edu. You fire now we baby an interest rate war. You be kono baby edu. MPP is the only government run this country one for additional debt burden anchor your debt on MPP, the New Patriotic Party, because they take you over in 2000. Now your total debt, you can total debt, your internal debt and external debt. That's a car you did a man on it for, and a car you did Yankasa home Ghana. Now external debt alone was $6 billion. $6 billion in the year 2001. External debt too. Internal debt was 4.2 trillion Ghana cedis then.
Honorable DC BD.
Chair DC, you know.
There be. Say assembly say entire no akojina honorable do asare achi. Say the do asare thoughts no the buy no and the question say do be any pakra no e refie ni nyo be because. Be church or the ade bia ba be ma broni be ma no so ahye ma de nti obi say
oh entire no say DC the ultimate the buy and entire no say DC you to they also they buy a debate. Now, person over bois.
Justifying that.
Everybody say, "Oh, person over bois, the debater." Also, confer Brody and watch a ma kaba. And the back say,
"A ma kaba."
That's the community channel.
Okay, continue, John.
Over this. So, where did I? Come back, ma kaba. And the back. Go there, my channel. By the time I hear free power, and let me tell you. Your international reserves, your reserves are old, as at 2000, $233 million. You're running for 8 years now. Even at some point, you increase your reserves to around $3 billion. You have a few on your reserves now be do $2.1 billion. Now your car running for 8 years now rose from even. By the end of 2008, now $8 billion. With everything that we did, with everything that I mean, you know, you can epic. Many of them can raise this argument. The decision to go to epic by Ghana started in 1999. In fact, in 1999, then Vice President Adom Echo Badwam, or capital Brazzaville, signed contracts after an enhanced ERP. Congo Brazzaville, no, Gabon. No, Gabon, Congo Brazzaville. Congo Brazzaville. A signed document say Abain will take the advantage that IMF and its partners in the Aba. Over to me, I till 2000. Over 2000, you take his decision. You know, the NDC walked out of Parliament. Also, a wrong decision. But that decision need to take here. No, a home for sworn, a gusu eba. My sister, no, epic benefit here. This is social investment into every year, you have over 250 million Ghana cedis out of that wise decision taken by President Kufuor. Wise decision taken by President Kufuor. So, we've proven for just 8 years I ran a Ghana. Cocoa production. In the year 2000, 2001, cocoa season was nearly under 400,000 tons. You had this mass spraying by you had the cocoa bonuses by you had the cocoa rows by and money increase here. It was over 800,000 tons. Minka about school feeding program I had buy. Minka about capitation they buy boy increasing the size and the class numbers. Minka about decision, correct decision of getting correct people to come into our oil industry. I boy near to me oil in commercial size or quantity. And so far, oil ye to me boy Ghana. So far, over $3 billion. And this is wise decision
so
of government.
Makes you better managers of the economy.
There's no way. Apart from say ube propaganda de niema. But the ocean facts as we deliver that. Me sure say you can compare. As opposed to Abaya, over $8 billion and $9 billion Ghana cedi. And now you're over 70 billion. 70 billion within just 6 years.
Okay.
So, it's Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, Eka say, MPP are better managers of the economy. Mean, Gini said there is any fact anywhere. Okay. To me contradict that points now.
Yo, Nana do again.
I didn't do again. Why didn't?
Oh, that say as a maybe of a Kubia, he wants to raise sensation. A few days earlier, also the Africa can be developed by Africans. This is an overflogged statement. Sebi, tia in my life. And I've suffered, especially Dr. Otabil Muni, others preaching on Pan-Africanism and all of that. They've said this, man. I say, it's an overflogged statement. When faced with cameras, he always wants to, or can be, you know, to aggrandize.
Or some kappa and so some chairman. Alajali do. What's all that? Or some kappa.
Yeah, you know, we are not too surprised. So, of course, when your platform, it's sana.
But now the sensationalism of the other, he's speaking to how the sense is feeling.
Yeah, then I'm a channel. Sabi. For such a platform, no, as a sort can be. Oh, now I was so, but see, some of us we are not tickled by and what was the bottom line in all the better economy? What was the bottom line? 2008, Ghanaians said, "Look, you claim XYZ, but your deficiencies outweigh all that you are touting for yourself." For me, I think, sir, the balance sheet is the issue. And yet the rhetorics. I hope please. I sat here quietly and listened to you.
Don't attribute in Sema Adia. It is not rhetorics. Everything I said is fact. No, I will not, because I'm sitting here. I will not take kindly to it. It's not rhetorics.
We are not patient at all.
Patience is being timid.
No, not
you
not
equate
timid.
Patience to timidity.
Well, that's a time now. Can we start?
You equate patience to timidity.
I sat here and listened to you for 20 minutes.
You are attributing it
to draw my attention.
So also other people now can't say.
But
it's my statement that I made, and they are facts. So you must use incontrovertible facts.
No. Why are you discount the show? I don't know. I go for quote.
Oh, that's now.
Who say quote? Left hand drive quote. Actually, I'm not paying. You want to wear a left hand drive quote? So allow me to
also check coach.
I'm saying, sir, for us as NDC, you see, in the last 2 years, and not 2 years, I mean, past 2 years, almost 4 or 5 years, wage bill alone, because as by virtue of this single spine, on my effort to end this MPP and tier 1 CD, single spine implementation 1 CD, and so on. When we came, as implementation,
instead of what I'm implementing,
no, that's what I'm saying. You see, when you set up a policy,
but the president late said that it was a trapping by the MPP, and you fell in at the moment.
Whatever it is,
no, I always disagree with the late professor on that issue.
No,
that it was a trapping by the MPP. The country has been given to the NDC some more management, but not to give.
If you come and meet a system, as I say, whatever it is, you have to raise money.
But it's conducive. And come on, small fan to say, and the teacher for
yes, we've worked. That is what exactly the point I want to make. We've worked hard to actualize it. That is the point, exactly the point I want to make. What I say, because that was a huge burden on our economy. A huge one. It is a to all your credentials. When you know, sir, there was something huge you couldn't implement, and so you pushed it.
Which is wrong.
Which is wrong.
It's
When we are
wrong.
here, I'm implementing.
No, it's wrong. It's wrong.
So for me,
Okay, man.
all of us as a people, first say, this government in power led by President Mahama, that frantic effort. The NDC government over the last 6 years or so, frantic effort to build this economy. Master, talk about all these things that have been touted. In real terms, you can't see a school you will be a CB. Schools are here. And I'm with this and I said that buoyant economy, a developing. Health centers are here. And I'm with this buoyant economy, a developing. Road sector. Then what significant road networks? So that we can juxtapose that. Okay, now the car and GDP and then versus what? Versus what? I can, as an accountant, let me out now, me spend it just because at the end of the day, me pay me balance sheet to look good for my friend saying board to applaud. I can do that. No. But you can as well.
Balance sheet it's not. No. So on your account. On your account person. You can't just say as an accountant. Now balance sheet look good. Your balance sheet will look bad.
John.
No.
John,
you see, people are listening.
I know, but money
to take me on for what I've said.
But I'm taking you on because
please, it's not
your balance sheet will not look good.
It's not your time to take
because accounting you don't say your balance sheet will look good. That is never done. This is normal.
John.
Who trade that? Who business are we? Maybe I can't be there.
John,
correct me.
Now saying,
but I hope you understand the point I'm making.
No, but clearly, on Kasa from the angle of an accountant, we are because clearly it's why I can't one as a cousin who spend on your fee, who keep your balance cleaner. And you're possible.
John. Oh, you are saying, so, Massa, certainly, don't mean Kasa won't spend it. Please, again, to make your statement look make it appear, but you are still so wrong because I can't do so with it is certainly he will spend money. And workers who bet your muka, you will rent near the betia. What I say, normal friends say, yes, I'll bet you. So they will spend. There will be activity on the balance sheet. But as to whether activity, it goes to benefit, and I say it adds to almost revenue, and I say like a almost profits. Whether they make profit or not is another matter. That's the point I'm trying to make. So economy, GDP, right, everything, and yet say they are at the time are okay. Development projects. You can say one can say move documents are generate so far so good 2004. Masa you hear more near my home up to now. You get this MPP let's not say here debate. Now can say let us see project. My year. Now you for NDC. You so dear Emeton. They are always reeling under. Okay. Master, we can sit here and talk about economy in terms of figures, which is something we all want to know. But as to whether you figures look right, now it affects the people that you govern because we are here just company limited. Master, you see, for us, the Ghanaian people are those who will decide because when we call elections, now say, I couldn't win the elections. I have to, and I thank all my delegates. I'm with a Badwam programmer. I thank all of them. God bless you. But my point, when you go out there, that is where you appreciate development, no matter how small. That is how you appreciate it. We can sit in a bit cry. I hear all the arguments about figures. Who cares about arguments? There's also 93 months. Eco school. We are quiet the quiet. I hear BB, Kakrabi, Nisuanum. Yes, I were two. A ye aquaco boost, so Fibianum, Yakoya borehole. You know, I'm mechanizing, I'm more. I improve or more life. Yakosi chip compound. Oh, baby, you say, sir, chip compound, and in India. Master, these are what people determine as development. It is for you to sit here now, you can go ahead and mention the figures, and now we have better economies and all of that. Fine, thank you. But let the people decide. We are waiting. You're not Omra. Okay, Omra, you're hitting the ground running. Now, Fana Sembra, free SHS or debate 2014. It's being implemented. Well, what I said, it is a train. New or the banner, agro at
the no make us say, Nkobenya fact be. And I say, Obeka said, the mechanic na enyanokre. But by his argument, you know, the mechanic na enyanokre.
See, I'm growing from.
And everyone, let me get Clinton on. Clinton. Over US economy now. Na deficita omo eka omo di omo budget money bro so no na ye all time low answer na ofi hono na omunya surplus but ojaima Agor lost the elections.
Bush.
No, Agor lost the election. Democrats. In the elections, primarily, no, and yet based on whether sometimes, you know, yes, we are there and please. Who call election? The fact that we lose in chess, they are winning. It doesn't matter. But
by your own arguments, you can't tell flag bearer say you shouldn't use this as a backup for the.
You've had that. You're rapport, John.
Yes, you're not being fair. Mitihana John, Jimmy time, there 4 minutes, Kasai.
What Jimmy time, Kasa? No,
very good point.
I said between me time, look at
Edward said,
yes.
What can say about fairness?
No, maybe 4 minutes. No, fairness. As I said, we to me the time, look at the fairness I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about fairness.
Now we are and then a walk.
Oh, forget.
Oh.
Oh. No, honestly, this is my personal feeling. I think Black Stars doesn't have their spirit for this tournament. And I said it before, Makana twice. I've said it before. The spirit that it's not just about the players on the field. Okay? It is the feel of the country versus the team, a core, Brazil, and how they disappointed this nation because of Sikasem. That, people have not recovered from it. Okay. We are somehow bruised. We feel something. Okay. And it's about time they looked into the camera and told Ghanaians, say, and let's move on. Yeah. I wish them well.
But
I wish them well. But no, I just said Yankoda means they didn't show any trace of preparedness. They have been bedeviled with injuries and sicknesses and all of these things. I really don't have.
Manager said they are called Bryce. Almost on a day. When they mention now, Omunya, Akukudro. Yaka say, Omo Shay anymore apologize. I mean, this is a place. I was say, Omo apologize. The whole team, the management, and everybody. So, when too many players are negotiate people to be a Belgian sayako. Now you to me as a high plane at an additional cost to this nation to embarrass the whole country before the international community. I believe strongly. But for me, football, there sometimes logic said that papa. Now, Makoya Ghana and Insudia, we wish them well. Anyway. But for me, like he said, the spirit behind, because as I sit here, a bed in pass also remember Blaster players 1 to 11 now. Which we are both doing correctly. This is not. This is not. This is not the kind of blaster we know. That's the news. Okay. They do the level of blaster here. Not players, not for true somewhere.
Yes. All about quite a short one. I make sure when you are paying that for me, I'm not matching. I ever bet now, as I did because I was not down for Jai. About products also papa that form. Also, ever bet choose. Now for MPS for any Ghana Statistical Service. Me maame baako ne me nua bɛrima baako MPS mo nso mo nua bɛrima Jobo Kobla ɛda fam mo nso ɛwɔ Amfoega ɛba bɛta machi baako na shata otuam mo nya kwan no na intimi fire car 3x4 faso kakra emra John yesi ebehia na no mesefufu si am patronizing made in Ghana goods anything beyond mesefufu pito apeteshi Joy Daddy.
Na YouTube boy, it's alcoholic beverages.
That's
alcoholic beverages.
Pineapple.
People to made in Ghana products. You know why you come last night? That be Adom Monday on the chair. Bye bye.